Do you believe in mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows? Deep within the dense forests of Pine Barrens, New Jersey, there exists a terrifying entity that sends chills down the spine whenever it is mentioned: the Jersey Devil. With sharp horns, massive wings, and a blood-curdling scream echoing through the night, this creature has haunted anyone brave enough to step foot into this wild land for centuries. In today's video, we'll explore its origins, terrifying encounters, and the unsolved mysteries surrounding this chilling legend. Brace yourself, because the Jersey Devil is not just an ordinary myth, it's a real nightmare. The Jersey Devil is a legendary creature deeply rooted in the folklore of New Jersey, USA. According to legend, it inhabits the dense Pine Barrens forest, an expansive wilderness spanning over 1 million acres, described as a bizarre hybrid of bat, horse, and demon. With leathery wings, sharp claws, a goat-like head, and a terrifying scream, the Jersey Devil has long been a silent fear among locals and daring visitors who venture into this wild territory. The legend of the Jersey Devil has deep roots in Leeds Point, located in Galloway Township, New Jersey, a place widely regarded as the birthplace of this mythical creature. The story dates back to the 18th century and is tied to the Leeds family, a real historical lineage that played a significant role in the local community at the time. At the heart of the legend is Jane Leeds, commonly referred to in folklore as Mother Leeds. According to the tale, Jane was a poor woman living with her husband and 12 children in the remote wilderness of the Pine Barrens. Upon discovering she was pregnant with her 13th child, she fell into despair. Overwhelmed by hardship and the burden of raising such a large family, she angrily cried out a curse: "Let this child be the devil!" In the year 1735, on a stormy night, Jane Leeds went into labor. At first, the child appeared to be completely normal, but within moments after birth, it began to undergo a horrific transformation. Its body stretched unnaturally, its skin turned ashen gray, bat-like wings sprouted from its back, sharp claws grew from its fingers, and its head morphed into the shape of a horse or a dog, with 2 horns rising from its forehead. After attacking those present in the room, the creature flew up through the chimney and vanished into the dark, disappearing into the dense forest of the Pine Barrens, where it is said to still dwell to this day. This legend reflects not only the superstition and fear of the people of that era, but also contains elements tied to political and religious conflict. The Leeds family had been socially ostracized for supporting Quakerism and for publishing controversial almanacs, which made them targets of public criticism and suspicion. The Jersey Devil is described as a grotesque creature that instills fear in anyone who encounters it. Witnesses across generations describe it as standing about 8 feet tall, over 2.4 meters, appearing as a strange hybrid of various animals. Its head resembles that of a horse or donkey, but with a more menacing look, featuring fiery red eyes glowing like embers in the dark. 2 curved horns rise from its head, adding to its intimidating presence. It has large bat-like wings capable of gliding through the thick Pine Barrens forests. The creature's body is lean but muscular, with sharp claws on its limbs, and it walks on 2 hooved legs similar to those of a goat. Its long reptilian tail sways as it moves. Stories often mention the Jersey Devil's scream echoing through the night, a terrifying sound resembling a demon's howl. Some witnesses claim to have seen it flying across deserted roads or leaping swiftly between tree branches with unbelievable agility. Signs such as hoofprints in the snow, broken branches, and strange noises add to the mystery surrounding this being. Though no definitive proof of the Jersey Devil's existence has ever been found, these chilling descriptions continue to spark curiosity and caution among those who dare enter the enigmatic Pine Barrens. For over 2 centuries, hundreds of sightings have been reported involving the mysterious Jersey Devil, a creature said to inhabit the dense Pine Barrens forest of New Jersey. These stories come from ordinary people, unrelated to each other, but all share a common thread. They have either seen or heard a terrifying creature no one can explain. One of the most famous encounters occurred in 1964 when Jerry Plumeri was driving through Pine Barrens at night with friends. Suddenly, a large winged creature swooped over their car. Jerry later described how the creature flew so close that they could see its glowing red eyes and grotesque face staring at them through the windshield, a gaze that left the group terrified and unforgettable. However, the most shocking event happened in January 1909, when dozens of Jersey Devil sightings were reported within just a few days. From Atlantic City to Philadelphia and Camden, hundreds claimed to have seen the creature flying over rooftops, leaving strange footprints in the snow, and emitting horrific screams in the night. Schools closed, residents locked their doors, and many carried guns for protection. Amid the widespread panic, the Philadelphia Zoo even offered a $10,000 reward, a huge sum at the time, for anyone who could capture the Jersey Devil. Yet, no one succeeded. In the years that followed, sightings continued sporadically throughout southern New Jersey. One notable witness was Paul Evans Peterson Jr., a scholar and folklore researcher, who said during an expedition near the Mullica River swamps, he heard chilling screams echoing from deep in the forest. Although he never saw the creature, the strange sounds convinced him that the Jersey Devil is more than just a legend. Other witnesses, including hunters, campers, and park rangers, have reported encounters near rivers, swamps, or dense woods. Some describe the Jersey Devil leaping from branch to branch, while others saw it flying under moonlight, its terrifying cries resonating throughout the forest. While no scientific proof of the Jersey Devil's existence has ever been confirmed, the consistency of these accounts, spanning decades and coming from strangers, makes the story one of America's most chilling and enduring legends. The Pine Barrens, also called the Pine Lands, is a vast forest covering about 4,500 kilometers in southern New Jersey. This area is known for its unique ecosystem, featuring pine forests, swamps, rivers, and rare plant species. With its wild, mysterious nature, Pine Barrens is not only a biological treasure, but also deeply connected to many legends, most notably the tale of the Jersey Devil. Since 1978, Pine Barrens has been designated a national reserve and is strictly protected by the U.S. government to preserve its rare wildlife and plants. However, before becoming a reserve, this land was home to small, isolated communities cut off from the outside world. Its remoteness, rough terrain, and dense forests made Pine Barrens an ideal spot for illegal activities in the past, such as smuggling, moonshining, and hiding criminals. In this context, many researchers believe the Jersey Devil legend may have been created or exaggerated by locals as a way to scare outsiders away, protect their communities, or conceal illicit operations. The image of a frightening creature prowling the woods at night was enough to deter strangers from entering the area. Today, though a national reserve, Pine Barrens still holds an aura of mystery and eerie atmosphere, where the story of the Jersey Devil continues to be passed down through generations. Over many years, not only local residents but also researchers, writers, and artists have shown deep interest in the legend of the Jersey Devil. One of the most active figures exploring and promoting this myth is Paul Evans Peterson Jr., a singer, author, and folklore collector. He has organized numerous Jersey Devil hunts in the Pine Barrens, while also writing books and sharing the story publicly through lectures and cultural events. At a folklore symposium, Peterson met Jerry Plumeri, who famously recounted her terrifying experience witnessing the Jersey Devil fly over her car in 1964. Recognizing the value of this story, Peterson encouraged her to share her personal experience publicly, helping spread awareness and keeping the legend alive in the community. Besides witnesses and folklore researchers, some historians and locals, most notably Kenneth Sue, have played important roles in changing perceptions about the Pine Barrens. Contrary to the common belief that the area is barren and wild, Sue and others pointed out that Pine Barrens is actually a rich ecosystem, full of pine forests, swamps, and diverse wildlife, an environment that could realistically support a secretive creature like the Jersey Devil. These research and documentation efforts have not only sustained the allure of the Jersey Devil legend, but also contributed to preserving the cultural and natural value of the Pine Barrens. Though the Jersey Devil legend has persisted for centuries, it remains a controversial topic among scientists, locals, and believers in the supernatural. Some experts and skeptics argue that sightings could stem from mistaken observations, especially at night, when poor visibility and fear can easily trigger imagination. For example, some biologists suggest that what people see might actually be giant fruit bats, which have wide wingspans and frightening faces when glimpsed briefly. Others propose the great horned owl, a nocturnal bird with glowing eyes and eerie calls that could easily frighten people in the dark. Factors like gloomy weather, dense forests, and long-standing oral fears about the Jersey Devil may amplify ordinary strange phenomena into something mysterious. However, many witnesses firmly stand by their experiences. Jerry Plumeri, who saw the Jersey Devil flying over her car, insists her story is completely true and has not changed over decades. For people like Jerry, the encounter was too vivid and terrifying to be dismissed as hallucination or mistaken identity with an owl. For many New Jersey residents, the Jersey Devil is more than just a legend, it is part of local cultural identity. Despite lacking scientific proof, many still believe the mysterious creature exists or at least once roamed the Pine Barrens. Interestingly, this belief is not necessarily rooted in fear. On the contrary, many see the Jersey Devil not as a threat, but as a lost, lonely, and misunderstood being, misrepresented for centuries. To them, the creature is a mystical symbol, a part of the wild, unpredictable nature rather than an embodiment of evil. Some even feel the Jersey Devil deserves respect and should be left alone rather than hunted or ridiculed. Folklore scholars like Angus Gillespie have emphasized that what matters is not whether the Jersey Devil is real, but the community's beliefs and experiences around it. According to Gillespie, every story and witness holds a piece of collective memory, reflecting people's psychology, fears, and hopes. He argues that listening to and respecting these accounts, even when supernatural or unbelievable, is a way to preserve oral culture and diversity in worldviews. Over the centuries, the Jersey Devil has transcended its origins as a mere folk legend to become an integral part of New Jersey's popular culture. From a terrifying creature lurking deep in the Pine Barrens, it has gradually evolved into a widely recognized symbol referenced in art, sports, and commercial products. In music, the Jersey Devil was even mentioned by Bruce Springsteen, one of New Jersey's most famous artists, in the song "A Night with the Jersey Devil," showing how deeply the creature has embedded itself into the local consciousness and artistic inspiration. The state's professional hockey team, the New Jersey Devils, also took its name from the legend, turning it into a powerful emblem closely tied to regional sports spirit and pride. Moreover, the Jersey Devil's image is heavily leveraged commercially. From t-shirts, hats, mugs, to postcards and souvenirs, the creature has become an unofficial brand face for New Jersey's tourism and cultural identity. However, commercialization has sparked mixed opinions. Some researchers and folklore enthusiasts argue that turning the Jersey Devil into a cute or humorous figure diminishes the original eerie and mysterious aspects, causing the legend to lose some of its original weight and fearsome aura. To this day, the Jersey Devil remains an indispensable part of New Jersey's cultural identity. With over 2,000 reported sightings spanning centuries, the legend has neither faded nor diminished, but continues to captivate locals and international visitors alike. Although no conclusive evidence confirms the existence of this mysterious creature, the belief and folklore surrounding it live on through generations. People speak of the Jersey Devil not just as a monster, but as a cultural symbol. Both bizarre and captivating, carrying the breath of the past, the stories passed down through hundreds of years. Notably, the Pine Barrens, the supposed home of the Jersey Devil, remains an attractive destination for adventurers, mystery enthusiasts, and those simply curious about one of America's most famous folk legends. Jersey Devil hunts, seminars, books, and guided forest tours all contribute to keeping the story alive from generation to generation. Whether you believe in the Jersey Devil or not, one undeniable fact remains. This legendary creature has been, is, and will continue to be an inseparable part of New Jersey, where the line between reality and myth seems never quite clear.